Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video I have a map. This will be a new series. I'm going to be doing a lot of these type of videos. So in this scenario, it's going to be World War III. America goes to war with Russia, and then it just all goes crazy. So America and Russia right now are friends. They're supplying goods to each other, and then Russia wants more stuff, but America's like, no, we need that stuff. So what does Russia do? Declares war on America, making Russia the bad guys. So we're going to have Russia be red and America be blue. So Russia's big, and there's a lot of small countries in this area. So Japan doesn't want to go up against Russia, so they're just going to go ahead and join. China, same way. Mongolia, same thing. Practically all of this area joins Finland, Sweden, Norway, Australia, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, India. They all join. So that's all of the bad guys, or the Axis red team. Now America being awesome and being great, of course, gets Mexico, all of Central America, and then Brazil, and Colombia, Peru, or Argentina. Basically, it's all of South America. That's how they roll. They get everyone. And then, there's Alaska, which is close to Russia, not necessarily touching it, because it's not, but it's close. So there we have. So this is Russia's team. It's a lot bigger than America's team. So, and then Africa, there are two types of, and Greenland and New Zealand, they're off, over here. They're off over there. So, they don't know what they should do. So they're going to be, let's see, we're going to make them like neutral for now. Even though New Zealand is close to Australia, which is on the red side, but you can see Alaska's close to Russia, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. Now Canada doesn't want to join the United States yet. They're like, hey, this is y'all's war, go fight it, it's not ours. So they don't join yet. And then, there's still Poland, France, Germany, United Kingdom. They're not for sure. Russia's bigger than them in looks and all that stuff. And Russia's growing right now as it gains more countries. So it hasn't taken all of this area, but it's getting to that point where it might. So, Canada again is like, we're not gonna fight this fight. It's y'all's fight. Go fight it. But that can change anytime, anywhere. So here's Africa, not really, it's in between the two, not really knowing what to do. Then there's there's France, Germany, Spain, Portugal, Ireland, United Kingdom, Iceland. Just like Africa, they don't know what to do. They don't know if they should join red or blue. They're kind of in between. Some are closer to red or some are closer to blue. You just don't know. So Papua New Guinea is going to go ahead and join, just like the Philippines, doing that in the wrong color. Oh, by the way, the link to this website will be in the description. It's a really fun website. So Papua New Guinea and the Philippines are going to, and all these tiny islands, they're tiny, they're not that big of a deal, but, Papua New Guinea and Philippines, they're going to go ahead and join the red. Now, North Korea joins, but South Korea is not willing to be on the same side as North Korea. So they don't join. They're kind of their own republic. So North Korea and South Korea are going to be fighting their own little war in this tiny area of Asia. Now we still have all of these countries that just don't know what to do. You know, it just happened so fast. Russia's gaining everything. It just happened so fast, blah, blah, blah. Madagascar is sort of like New Zealand and like Greenland, but you know, it's like away from everything, but not that far away, just like Greenland's real close to Canada. So Greenland's just gonna say, you know, what the heck, why not? I'd rather be on 18 than neutral, you know. They're Greenland, they don't want to fight with them. So they join. Now Canada's still, you know, being Canada. I mean, no offense, just Canada's being, you know, saying this is y'all's war, go fight it, not my problem. Africa still deciding what to do, but Africa sort of starts to split. See, here's where it splits. So some people, like in Egypt, Sudan, they are like, yo, let's join the bigger side. Let's be the bigger people and join the bigger side, aka the red side, and Russia and all of them, China. But then the other side's like, no, why don't we go build the other side and make it bigger? So Africa, so there are two parts of Africa right now. They're arguing. You don't really know who's going to switch. Like, you know, they might change their mind. So we're not going to mess with that yet. There's still all of these countries to take. Like I said before, it's a brand new thing. You know, it's a world war. It's hitting the world hard, rock solid. Everyone's confused. Russia took everything so fast. America had a bunch of allies, but you know, it's kind of far away from this side of Russia, and all those people are just trapped close to Russia. So America has to do something. And France is, you know, just going to join. Why not? So is Spain. So is Portugal. So they're on that side. It's not just going to be half the world divided or split. United Kingdom and Ireland, they're close. And I'm like, hey, yo, what are you going to do? Like, they don't know. Because in this situation, you wouldn't know. Iceland's going to go ahead and join with Greenland. And Canada's like, you know what? Let's just get this over with. It's not my war, but this is happening so fast and it's so crazy. Let's just join. So practically you have one side of the world on the same team. And remember, Africa's situation is really struggling. It's really tearing the country apart. It's splitting in half because people are like, let's be the bigger people, go to the big side, or let's build up the other side, because you know it's growing, because they just got France, Spain, Portugal, Iceland. They just got all of that. So they're kind of the same in size, and they have all of South America, all of North America, all of Mexico, all of that. So they're like, you know, what the hey, why not? Canada's like that. Africa is just, you know, really struggling here. And then there are all of these, they don't know what to do. Now Ukraine is friends with Russia, sorta, but like they're close. But Ukraine is like, nah, dude, just leave us out of this. So we're gonna go ahead and make them their own republic, the UKR, aka the Ukrainian Republic. So that's the UKR. UKR has just been built, and that's it. It doesn't want to go against Russia. It doesn't want to go against America and all its allies and all of Russia's allies, because all these people, like all of these countries, they're big. They're pretty big. Russia's humongous, and there's no doubt about that. Now there's still, like Vietnam, there's still all of these places that don't know what to do. So they're freaking out, like should they become what? Should they choose, or should they be like Ukraine and make their own republic, or should they, you know, be like North America and South America, going to war with each other, not go fighting the big war? Now, speaking of not fighting the big war, this is the big war. All of this, what North Korea and South Korea are facing, that's just, you know, they're just going at it. That's a small war. That's not going to get anyone else involved except North Korea and South Korea. Yeah, at first North Korea was with Russia and China and all of that. Excuse me, but you know, they're like, you know what? Let's take out South America. We've been looking at these guys for so long. Why not? So they're backing away. Russia's not going to help because it's just like Hannah was saying, it's their problem. So Russia's focusing on America, and they're focusing because America just grew big in size in their army, and then they might grow bigger because of what Africa is going through right now. So the first half of Africa decides, and they're like, no, let's just stop this fighting. Y'all can still fight. We're going to go ahead and join. So a tiny bit of Africa starts to join the blue side, and the red side's of course not happy. They want to destroy this team. They want to destroy blue team, but they can't do anything because Africa's still coming. So we're just going to have China's trying to help Russia. They just want to win this thing. China's going to go ahead and invade. I keep it in the wrong color, sorry. China's just going to go ahead and invade that. So now they're all one big team. China invades, it's all one big team. At first I thought this was going to be a civil war, but Africa's facing a civil war, sorta. I mean, practically they're facing, because it's the same country facing itself. They're going to slice in, sooner or later, the country's going to get destroyed because of this war. And then Ukraine still, not necessarily fighting with the both sides, just hey, just leave me alone, keep me out of this. I don't want anything to do with it. Not really necessarily being like Canada and Russia, saying this is y'all's war, don't want any part of it. He's just leave me alone. I don't want to be in y'all's war, because we don't want to go through maybe what Africa is facing, or not go through that because they're a country, but we don't want to get destroyed, get all messed up, because this war has been through a lot. So there's still a lot to happen. There's a little part of the war that isn't on teams. Like over here in this, we have Vietnam, Cambodia, all Thailand, no, not Thailand. All those little, and these islands, like I said before, they're not that big of a threat. Taiwan, but you need as many people as you can get if you want to fight or win a war. But Russia's big. They have all they need for now. Yeah, they want to invade, but they have pretty decently right now, even though America's growing, because they just took a little part of Africa, or Africa joined them. So they're gonna, maybe talk to those islands later or invade them. But there's still there's a little part of the war, a little portion that's either doesn't know what to do, doesn't want anything to do with this, or just it's hitting too hard. They don't know what to do. They're freaking out. In New Zealand over here, they're far away from really any, they're in the middle of the ocean. They don't know what to do. So will they join red, or will they join blue? That's all for today. So there's a little portion that doesn't know what to do, or they just don't want anything to do with it. This is how the war's going right now. World War III practically. Will New Zealand join? Will Africa split? Find out in the next video. Love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all in part 2 of this. Love y'all. Thanks for watching.